All right, let's get into this article at Yahoo Finance by Benzinga. Neo is late to the game, but if you can't beat him, you got to join him. Neo succumbs to Tesla's price war. More than 40 automakers operate in the world's greatest EV market, that being China. And everyone's been going at it with regards to lowering prices to keep up with Tesla. As you can see, the top selling brands in China as of April, in the month of April, was BYD, which is a Chinese company. Volkswagen, I was shocked to see Volkswagen up there. Toyota, Honda, BMW, Nissan. Uh, don't see Tesla, right? But this is brands, not necessarily EVs, but brands. All right, let's get back into the article. So this past Monday, NIO finally gave in due to earnings losses and weaker sales, and they had no choice but to start to lower their prices on their EV models. NIO also stated that it would no longer be providing free battery swapping services to new car buyers, and there's a reason for that. It's just a losing type of business right now. Price war has intensified and demand has weakened, resulting in a drop in NIO's April and May sales, which is why they had to cut prices. Now, they had figured that because they were in the luxury EV sector, that they were shielded from consumers wanting to shift their spending habits. But as we see in America, even the millionaires are cutting back. The latest monthly figures are even more concerning as NIO's deliveries fell from first quarter average of more than 10,000 vehicles a month to 6,155 vehicles in May. Now, in the previous quarter, NIO's delivery averaged roughly 13.5K vehicles. Again, as I mentioned, NIO is no longer providing free swapping battery services. To new buyers, it used to offer about 4 times each month. What a difference back in April, the CEO showed determination not to enter the price war that got started by Tesla, and to back in February when NIO announced its plans to expand the battery swapping network by an additional 1,000 swapping stations. The battery swap concept drained NIO's finances as a net loss, which hurts its car margins, profit margins. During first quarter, gross margins fell sharply from last year's comparable quarter and even from the previous quarter. So the fourth quarter was 3.9%. Now it's 1.5%. After the share slumped almost 20% year to date, the news of them cutting their EV car prices was a catalyst for the stock, in which we have seen it rise over the last couple of days. So again, these are the top selling brands in China, but when it comes to EVs, you can see a correlation, right? BYD, top selling brand, and that breaks out to they have the best selling EV car, not in the first spot, third spot, fifth and sixth spots, ninth and 10th spot, right? Volkswagen, Toyota, Honda, so the Volkswagen, Toyota, Honda, not really a player in the EV market. You can see Tesla at number 4 and number 12, and you see NIO at number 18. And I believe they have 0.3% or less than 1% of the EV car market in China. All right, so as I was stating, from a macro viewpoint, you can see that prices have been in a steady decline all the way from the highs back in January of 2021 when it was at $66. However, the chart suggests price is in the process of bottoming. Now, one thing to note, that bottoming pattern can take months, which is what I'm anticipating going into next year. So if we go to the daily chart, we can see price was range bound, and on the news on Monday we see price breaking out to the upside. Right now price is reacting to this 100-day simple moving average, but there's room for price to move higher. Short-term target, look for $10, which was the last level where we had sellers come into the market and push prices down another leg. However, I'm still looking for a $6 target. Now, that may or may not get hit. More importantly, I want to see, if we go to the weekly chart, I want to see some type of W pattern, which is a bullish reversal pattern. Sort of like what we got back in 2020. That's going to be the confirmation that prices are going higher. So on the weekly chart, yes, the weekly candle is bullish, but that could be short-lived. If and when prices get a little higher, maybe a buck higher, we could see a potential sell-off again. But good news for the Neo Bulls, and it's being reflected in the stock price. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, please. Like the video.